Aye, so I think a good place to start here is, and we already briefly spoke about it before, but I really do kind of want to get your thoughts on it, is, so I go to Switzerland tomorrow.
Yes.
And I am cacking myself for the
I don't
plane.
see you as a good traveller.
No.
I could see me getting annoyed with you in an airport.
As in like just like logistically.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
See, now that's interesting. No, I think I'm quite good at that, I think.
I can see you in security going, oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, my
You're
belt,
not allowed to have it?
my belt comes off. Okay.
I don't wear belts, so there's that problem.
Yeah, easy. Solved.
Alleviated.
Yeah.
I'd rather show my arse wherever I go than the one time I go to an airport have a fucking difficult time.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm quite good at the logistics. I get there good and early. I always give myself enough time to have a couple of beers and that. Witherspoons
I could see you getting there early, that's true.
Yeah.
I could see you there way too early. What time are you planning to arrive at the airport? Well, what time's your flight?
The flight is at 12:30.
Okay, and
I'm leaving my house in Livingston to go to Edinburgh Airport at 9:30.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I think that's good enough, a good amount of time.
Yeah, 2 hours before an international flight.
That
is correct.
But it's because I like flying. That's the thing. Like pre-pandemic, I was picking about all over the place. I enjoyed it. So I'm just trying to tell myself, you'd like this before.
Yeah.
But it's just because I haven't done it in fucking ages.
When was your last time on a plane?
It was, I'm going to say, flying back from Amsterdam would have been January 2020. Right on the brink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like a big storm.
I love flying.
So do I. I'm just trying to remind myself.
I fall asleep on a plane.
No, that
like nobody's business.
That I don't do. I wish. Surely you're not asleep for the fucking takeoff.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's crazy.
But sometimes, yeah. I fell asleep on the flight to Belfast, which is like 35 minutes.
Yeah, Belfast is nothing. I can get to Belfast quicker than I can Edinburgh on a bus.
Yeah.
No, but that's crazy. That's the most awake I'll ever be. The plane going up.
Taking off.
Because you're just like taxiing around thinking, this is fucking...
I don't know. I feel like I'm a little baby. The rumbling of the engine and stuff, it just
sends you.
Like I could have a full night's sleep, get on a plane, and the second I'm on, I'm like, oh, I'm sleepy.
I mean, that's very good, to be fair.
Excellent superpower.
Yeah, that is a very good power to have, especially if you're doing fucking long haul.
I snored a lot now as well. Like, I woke myself up with a snore on a last plane I was on.
You woke yourself up with a snore?
Yeah, so I must have been like, woke myself up. And honestly, in my 20s, I'd have been mortified.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely embarrassed. Like, oh, God, I'm that guy.
Yeah,
now I'm like, I don't give a fuck at all.
I'm giving off fucking strong dad energy, and I love it.
I got on a flight once when I was back in my corporate days.
Yeah.
And I was sat next to a guy that I work with, and he said I was talking in my sleep the whole time. And he was like, I was like, oh, that's quite embarrassing.
What sort of stuff were you saying? Did he tell
remember.
you?
He was like, he asked me who somebody was. He was like, who's Gregor? And I was like, oh, fuck, was I speaking about?
Because you fucking want to fuck Gregor. That's what I learned.
Gregor, stop.
Get in me, Gregor.
Get in. Put it in, Gregor. Come on.
Let's role playing, stick it in, Greg's.
Yeah. The weird thing is that's his name. I was just pretending. Oh, that must have been sleep talking.
No. I remember the first flight I got on since I was very young. So again, I went to like Spain and stuff a few times when I was young. But then me, mum and dad went to Italy in like 2016.
Yeah.
And that was the first flight I'd been on that I could actually like remember. And we were sat right at the front. So the air stewards were like sat directly in front of us, and they're all smiles, and that does comfort me as well. It's such a basic thing to tell yourself, but going, well, they do this all the time, and look how relaxed they are. It does help me. And they were sat in front, just smiles, just on there, and they could see that I was nervous. And the lovely lady that was working there, she was like, "Is this first time flying?" I was like, in a while, yeah. And she was like, you look a bit nervous. And I was like, yeah, no, I am, to be fair. I am fucking cacking it a bit. She was like, there's no need to be. Honestly, just relax. You're perfectly safe. And I was like, oh, thank you. As soon as the plane started to take off,
she's like, ah!
That would be amazing. She was like, ah! No, I just eyeballing her, just kept shouting, cunt, fucking oh, you bastard, cunt.
Really?
She was decking us. She was dead laughing.
Well, that's actually very unprofessional of her, I've got to say.
Really?
She's meant to reassure you. She can't be going, like a shit in it.
Because I was just eyeballing her, shouting, oh, you fucking bastard cunt.
Wow.
I think you're going to have a little chuckle.
You say you like flying, she said.
Yeah, but then once we're up, I'd coast it. It just feels like a bus, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
Famously, that's what people say.
Yep.
Once you're in the sky,
it's called an Airbus.
Feels like a bus. But so I'm just a bit nervous for that. But apart from that, I'm fucking buzzing to be going to Switzerland. You ever been to Switzerland?
I've flown into Switzerland to go elsewhere, but I've never
stayed, hung about, spent time there. Yeah.
And how are you feeling about doing material to people who it's probably their second language? I mean, they'll all speak excellent
They
English.
will speak good English. I'm fairly confident of that. But
there's little things you don't realise when you're doing that, though, like puns don't.
Yeah, and I obviously
travel
do
very well.
A tremendous amount of puns.
The pun king, yeah.
The pun king. I mean, I haven't really overly thought that. I'm like,
slow down and enunciate.
Yeah,
I know you've not got a strong accent, but just go a wee bit slower than you would.
Yeah,
I think is good advice.
Yep, for sure.
And if you've got anything that's a bit more physical, 100% do that.
Yeah.
Because that makes it easier for the audience.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've got anything like colloquial or anything. I don't think I do any of that. I don't think my stuff is necessarily...
It's the thing you don't realise until you're there, and then you'll be in a bit and you'll say something. Like I did a joke about Muller Fruit Corners, I think, in Australia.
Yeah.
And they were like,
what the fuck, man?
What is that? Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. The little things you don't think about. It's just a little line where I was like, oh, fruit corner or something like that. I just said that. And so I had to ask Aussie acts after. I was like, what's a thing that would be like that?
Yeah.
What was it? I was talking about how you tip the pot in. I can't remember. It was like...
fucking mate. We don't have that over here, mate.
It was, basically...
Yogurt? Are you talking about yogurt, mate?
That's it, yeah.
But it's a specific type, you prick. Yeah. Tom was on the phone to me the other day because he's going over as well. It's the two of us doing shows. And he was like, do you think they'll have love honey in Switzerland? I got a lot of love honey material. True. And I was like, I don't know, but if you're worried, Google.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm talking about fucking Rebecca and circumcision. They'll have Jewish people in Switzerland.
They will.
So
not as many as they used
to.
Because a little man called Adolf, he fucked it up for a bit.
He did. If I'd done it in that sort of era, then I would have been worried about my circumcision material. But as we're in 2023, I'm fucking...
People need to learn you've got to stop interfering with nature. You kill a bunch of things and it fucks up the whole ecosystem.
One other example of that?
There's several. Like when they got rid of wolves, and
when they got rid of wolves,
and they culled all the wolves in Scotland, and it changed. There's too much deer now because they're not being hunted, so they've got to do a deer cull all the time. It's
a weird pro-hunting take on 2G.
Not hunting, just pro-wolf, really. I'm coming here to blow your house down. No, there's little things like that, and they reintroduced wolves to, I think it was Yellowstone in America. And it had a huge change on the environment, made everything better. They improved the rivers, if you can believe that.
The wolves had anything to do with rivers?
Correct, yes.
That's crazy.
Because
beavers and dams is what all I know.
Well, they were hunting like beavers, and
there you go. That's the link.
And deer. So like the banks were getting more grass in, so they were more like the grass was holding the river banks together better, so the river wasn't eroding so much, so it improved. And
then fucking Adolf affected it with his fucking crazy plans.
He came in, got all the Jewish people gone, and
you fucked up Mutch's trip to Switzerland.
The TV industry really suffered for a bit. Is that anti-Semitic? I think it could be.
Nah, we're fine.
I could have went way worse. Just so you all know.
Of course, we could always go way worse.
I want you all to know there was a worse joke in my head that I didn't make because I'm not an anti-Semite.
But yeah, no. So I'm just a little bit nervous about that. But apart from that, I am I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to it. But it is the first international gig, so I am overthinking. Yeah. Some stuff, but I
don't know if Switzerland's expensive or not. I can't really think.
My god, it is. Anyone that's been there, instead of going to Switzerland too, they've all went. It's fucking ridiculously expensive.
Oh, yeah, a lot of these European places are.
Yeah. And I'm not flush right now.
No.
So I think I will be. Hopefully, if I can get away with it, the only thing I will purchase is a tiny little box of Swiss chocolates for my mother, and that is it.
Yes. No, nothing for your dad?
Nada.
No?
He didn't want it.
Okay.
He wouldn't want
it. But he might be super touched if you were to surprise him with it.
I'll just a collective then. Parents.
I used to get gifts when I was away, and now I'm like, I'm away all the time. This is crazy.
Yeah, I literally can't afford to.
I might have to start getting souvenirs for the kid if I'm away. That'll be a thing. What'd you bring me back, Dad?
Probably.
Nothing.
But again, not for the next few years. You're sound for the next
he's no
4 or 5 years.
On. Yeah. It's like I've been watching this show called Bluey.
Bluey?
My God, it's so good, man.
No, it's probably not though.
It is.
It's probably not. It's not Westworld, is it?
It's Better, maybe. Like season 2, Westworld went to shit.
I think season 3, I would agree with you, but season 2 was still all right. Well, it went downhill for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Bluey from what I've seen, consistently good. And listen, you talk to any parent, I guarantee.
I love Bluey.
Is the best.
Yeah.
Because you got like Peppa Pig, right? Peppa Pig
is that kind of like the mainstream kind of basic bitch kids show.
She's a piece of shit, Peppa Pig. Yeah. She's rude to her dad all the time. The Queen's in Peppa Pig. Did you know that?
No.
She's not an animal.
I'll be very honest with you. Did not know Peppa Pig was actually British. I thought Peppa Pig might have been American.
No, she's a British. She's a little, hello. And she's a prick of a person.
I've heard Billy Kirkwood shout the words "fuck Peppa Pig" on stage quite a lot. So I think that
a prick. Mike the Knight was another one. He was a little shit.
I've not heard of Mike the Knight.
So Bluey is an Australian.
I'm gonna go.
What are you gonna go?
I was gonna guess what Bluey was.
Oh, sorry. We're in the game already.
As soon as you said Australian, I went, well, my guess would now be insane if that was right. I was picturing like a little blanket.
You think Bluey's a blanket?
Bluey the blanket.
That's not bad.
Like a comforter
little
blanket.
Blankie.
Yeah, a little blankie. Bluey the blankie.
Yeah, no.
Beaver? Bear?
No.
It's got to be something with beginning with B. Surely.
No.
Fuck. Well,
it's not all alliteration. Just Peppa Pig's tripped you up. You think everything.
Name of the episode: Peppa Pig tripped you up.
yeah, she has. She's a sneak like that. She'll get you. No, Bluey's a little dog.
Oh.
But it's an Australian BBC combined show. So the reason it's good, first of all, funny. Some of the gags in it are tremendous.
Really?
Like really good.
I'd love it if they made that sort of show for like adults and there's just like a little Australian dog around going, "You got a dart, can't?" That'd be fucking yes. Now I'm into the kids show.
Oh, you're into it?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna love Bluey. No, it's a kids show, but I can't. Oh yeah, so it's Bluey's a little dog. She's got a sister called Bingo, who's my favorite character, and then mum and dad. Right?
Yeah.
They're a little family, and the thing I love about it is they're all nice to each other. Every show has quite a nice lesson for the kids to learn. And it's really funny, and it's just sweet. It's perfect. It's a perfect show.
Yeah, there you go.
The funny thing is, I'm watching this.
Does she go on like little adventures and stuff?
There's like
Find
little
stuff.
things. There's little bits and bobs. Like,
does she teach the kids some wisdom?
Well, they all learn lessons together.
Yeah.
There's an episode where Dad is playing too rough with Bingo. Like he's like bouncing her off a ball and stuff a wee bit too much, like a wee bit hard. Like guys' dads are prone to do. And she's like feeling a bit shy about it, and then she says to mum's like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "Oh, Dad's been a bit too rough." And she goes, "Oh, you just need to practice like your big girl back so he knows when." And then he finds out and he's like, "Oh, I feel bad." And she says, "Right." And then he's like, "Okay, how's this rough?" And then and then she's like, "Woof, that was too much." And he's like, "All right, well there we go, we know now."
So it's not even just teaching the kids; it's teaching you.
Everybody.
Oh,
it is.
Now that is magical. I think that is tremendous.
I think what's worth noting here is I'm watching this at the minute.
Oh my god, I'm learning so much from fucking Bingo right now.
But also, I'm watching it with Arlo.
Literally just fucking bumping him on your knee, and you can hear Arlo like, oh, that was a fucking big girl butt.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay, he's not meant to make that noise. No, but he's not watching it. Do you know what I mean? He's too young.
Of course, he doesn't know what's
going on. He's
5
weeks old
Colours
today.
And fucking blurs.
He's not seeing, he doesn't know, he barely even knows who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching it, and Laura's like, he's watching Bluey. I'm like, well, I am. Under the guise that we're watching it. But it's me that's watching it.
Under the guise.
Yeah. I'm the one watching it, really. He's not going to fucking scoop.
I am engrossed. He's shat 3 times during this.
Yeah. And I will change him once I find out what's happening here. But they're short. I think...
How long are the episodes?
Like 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Watch one, and I bet you come away and go...
What is it on? What would I watch it on?
iPlayer.
iPlayer.
Or Disney Plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's on both.
Fucking
honestly, watch one, and I bet you go, this is excellent.
I've learned.
I get it.
Imagine Bluey like changed my life, and I was like, I'm learning so much right now.
I think it will.
I can't be watching. Imagine someone came round to my house, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to watch the new fucking film, the big blockbuster that's on Disney Plus?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I've got all fucking booze and
Since you're on episode
popcorn.
22 of Bluey.
Well, exactly. Continue playing Bluey. What the hell were you doing watching Bluey?
Well,
learning, mate. Yeah. Actually,
why don't we not watch the blockbuster and we watch it together? You'll have a great time. You'll cry. You'll laugh. You'll feel closer as friends afterwards. I think it's spectacular.
Well, fair play, mate. Fair fucking... I
love cartoons as well.
You do love cartoons, and some kids' TV. I know some kids' TV is good, and I know there is definitely gags for the parents in there, or You know, there's always got to be stuff for the parents in there because the people making it are adults and they get this could be shit if
the
it's
parents
all
are going
just,
to watch this 14 times today.
Exactly.
So
they
let's
know,
get something in there for them.
Something in them.
Otherwise, the parents are going to go, "You're not fucking watching that." Yeah. Whereas they're like, "We need eyes on this," so the parents have got to enjoy it as well.
Have you got back any sort of time to watch your own shit? Like, are you watching like?
No, I've been waiting to watch the last episode of that Lord of the Rings series for about 5 or 6 weeks. Yeah. And I just when I've got an hour spare to go and do something, I just want to sit on my phone and not concentrate.
Yeah, of course, just time off.
I'm doing too much stuff at the minute as well. I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis a bit. Started running.
Yeah, you have started running,
which I hate.
Are you still running?
Yeah, got my running shoes on now. I'm going after this. I'm going for a run after this, and I don't want to, but I am.
That's genuinely incredible. I'll put the shoes on, so I have to.
I'm in the kit.
Yeah, I have to go. There's shorts on under this. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking
don't have my headphones.
The Velcro fucking strap. Oh well, then the whole thing's bust. The whole thing's bust. The whole thing's bust. If you haven't got headphones, the whole thing's bust.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I wouldn't do it.
With my thoughts. I'm not running with my thoughts.
Yeah, no. That's serial killers do that. That's Bundy shit.
Correct.
If you do anything in life and you console your brain and you go, that could be Bundy shit, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. That's how I live my life. Would Bundy do it? No.
What would Bundy do?
Yeah, that's
I'll do the opposite.
But what? Hold on. What was I going to say there? I had a thread, and it's fucking.
I don't know.
Gone.
I said I was having a midlife crisis.
Yeah, and you're also trying to learn Gaelic as well. That's I would say one crazy thing. Not that running's a crazy thing, but like one big life thing out with of a baby right now would be a more solid.
I think I'm just trying to escape from fatherhood.
I'll learn Gaelic. I will learn Gaelic. I will learn Gaelic.
And I'm going to learn a new language and I'll live there. Somewhere secluded away from the child. I'll just run up there. And I'll go, Tapali Falcha.
Is that? Oh, he's learned. He's learned. Tapali Falcha. What's Tapali Falcha mean? I butchered that. What's Tapali Falcha mean, mate?
Tapali is thank you, and Falcha is welcome. You'll have seen it on road signs everywhere. It's like Falcha.
Yes.
Falcha Gualba.
Yes.
Welcome to Scotland.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, how much Gaelic's actually on the road signs? Probably not that many.
I think a lot of places in Scotland have it because it was like a big drive. They're trying to basically.
Are they trying to push it?
Yeah. They've been trying for a long time, so there's a lot of funding for it. There's how many Gaelic speakers do you think there are in?
Great question.
Let's go with the world. I guess, but I mean it's Scotland.
It is Scotland. Great question. I would guess, and if I go too high or too low here, don't think I'm trying to take the piss.
Yeah.
Because this is a genuine guess.
I'm also going to look up the
population
of Scotland.
The population of Scotland, I believe, to be 3 mil.
Last census was in 2019. No, not 3 mil. 5.5.
5.5. I thought London was 5.5 and we were a bit less. Well, London's maybe 6 point fucking set.
Yeah.
So we're 5.5.
We are 5.5 million people live here. How many do you think speak Gaelic?
I think I'm about to insult you with how low I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And I don't mean to.
Well, I think this is fun for everyone listening along.
I'm gonna guess 2,500.
Okay, that's insulting.
Is that crazy low?
I thought you were going to go like 100,000, and I'd be like, no, lower. It's 60,000 people.
60,000 people.
Yeah. What happened there? What was that noise? Did you hear that?
I did, kind of through the headphones.
It was terrifying a little bit, whatever that was.
Did it go? Ha?
Sort of. I don't know.
Oh fuck! I'm terrified.
Yeah. Why?
Because I thought I heard
something. Like a ghost train that lives around here.
Did it happen again there?
No, I don't think so.
See, it's harder for me with the headphones because all I'm getting is our sweet dulcet tones.
Yeah, they're dulcet.
But I did hear something, and then as I heard it, and I kind of started to disregard it in my brain, your eyes bugged, and I went, "Now I'm scared."
No.
So you actually put the fucking poop in me.
Sorry, I hate putting the poop in anyone. It's one of my least favorite things to do is put poop in people.
See, now I really thought fucking. You got duped by Peppa or whatever the fuck we were going to go with, but now that's another contender for good name of the episode.
For titles.
I hate putting the poop in anyone.
Yeah, I don't like putting the poop in people. I think I'd say rude and uncouth.
Yeah, it's a bit uncouth.
I used a words the other day. They got quite a patronising. Oh, could you say the words? I think my
no, disagree. Hard disagree. If I was to say to someone good use of the word, I mean that sincerely.
Oh no, they meant it sincerely. I was offended that they were like, oh, Well done, you, for using the
It
word.
depends what the word was. If it was like
my lexicon is fine, actually.
No, your lexicon's very good. Very impressive.
I said pertinent, which I say quite a lot.
Let me see if I know what that word means. I would use the word pertinent.
Mm-hmm.
So lazy there. Pertinent.
Pertinent. I would pertinent.
See when I catch myself doing some stuff like that, and it's often.
Yeah.
I do just go, oh, you can barely have the energy to open your mouth.
It's a special kind of lazy that can't speak.
Pertinent.
Yeah, you're just like...
Fucking pertinent. Just say it.
Yes.
It does nothing. The energy to say pertinent is too much. This piece of evidence was very pertinent to the case.
Right, and what do you think that would mean then?
Important.
Yeah,
Crucial.
Relevant.
Relevant.
Like sort of the...
I've put too much...
No, it is like, is it important and relevant?
Gareth Watt is pertinent to 2Gs in a pod.
Sort of.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
First hurdle.
Sort of. You're kind of there. But I said
feel like
it.
Joey doing
like,
the fucking quotation
word? And I was
pertinent.
Like, all right, whatever. But then an hour later, right, that person, I was like offended that they were impressed by that. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I could use words. I'm a word guy. I'm a wordsmith, some people say.
Yeah.
All right.
Professional wordsmith.
Their child dropped something on the ground, and I went, I'll get it. And I went to get it, and I head-butted the table. Like hard. I went, boom, right on the top, right, like the monobrow, I guess you would call it. I don't know.
Right between the eyes.
Right there. And I came up, and I was like, oh, fuck it. And everyone was like, it was so hard that people didn't really laugh that much. They were just like, oh my God, are you okay?
I'm really sorry that happened to you, but that table is pertinent to the room, actually, so we do need...
Yeah, sure.
Does that work?
Whatever, you're forcing it.
I don't think it...
You're forcing it.
It's a bit much, actually.
Yeah. So I'd smack the
But that's
table.
a different thing. Having a good vocab and being a clumsy cunt are two entirely different things.
I was just like...
Look at Stephen Hawking.
I was like offended that they were... Stephen... rest in peace.
It's genius.
Yes.
Clumsy
fella. He didn't end up like that for no reason. I've seen him fucking... The theory of everything. He was alright at first and a couple of falls.
Clumsy boy!
Yeah.
That's a different thing. So fuck that person for making you feel
well,
bad about
it. It was very funny that I was like, how dare you be surprised at my intelligence. And then I went, oh, get it. Doom.
I don't even think pertinent's that impressive for you.
It's not.
No.
It's just a word.
You're fucking... If I used that... I would expect an applause, frankly. Because I've tried to use it 3 times and none of them
none of them have really flown. But I reckon you'll go away and use it with Stade.
Try. I'll try and get it wrong.
It's like...
But then with Tom, he'll good fucking word, man.
The way I used it, I think you could use it with Stade quite a lot. Was somebody was telling a story and they were doing the like faffy thing. The way, oh wait, was it brown or was it green?
Doesn't matter. Irrelevant.
And I said, is any of this pertinent to the story? And that's when everyone went, oh,
fucking la-di-da, but
I will fucking kill you all.
I'll kill you all. I'll fucking murder you in your sleep. But no, that's a fair point. I hate when people do that. They get bogged down in, and I say I hate when people do that. Again, I think I'm a kind of a culprit for it. But I hate when people just give useless information to the story. And
correct,
get to it.
Was that Tuesday? It must have been the Tuesday because that's when the bins go out. But
it's...
Maybe it was the recycling, so it could have been the Thursday.
No, it's
like,
actually...
Shut up!
Blue bins go out Wednesday, actually, when and that would have made sense because we were both in and Neil doesn't work on a Wednesday, so that would have actually made sense. Yeah. It's like, what happened?
Anyway, what was trying to say
we found a head in the bin.
Yeah, head in the bin.
Jesus!
Yeah. Oh, my God.
But I think I do that. I go round... I fucking love to take a story starting here, which I know as I'm doing it is... flim-flam at best.
Oh, flim-flam, blim-blam.
But I like to go round here, another contender for the name of the episode. I like to go fucking round and then just to fucking end up here.
Yeah. I was just going to say, getting warm.
Yeah, very warm.
We've all of a sudden got hot.
Yeah.
We're like, geez, it's getting heated in here. We're talking about words. Words, baby. I have nothing to bring into the podcast, I don't think, this week, other than the running.
I did write something down. Because I was like, it was really nice when fucking...
Oh, wait, hang on. Yes, I do. I did a corporate on Friday.
Oh, yes, you fucking did.
Did a corporate gig.
Was it eventful?
Sort of, right. So for the listeners, a corporate gig for a comedian is basically when you're booked privately for a function. So I was doing...
by like a company or...
The Nottingham insurance broker's annual dinner.
Fuck.
Now,
why did you get booked for that? Had they seen you?
The organizer had seen me at Altitude.
Right.
And I imagine they asked for Emmanuel, and he was out of their price range.
Yeah.
So, who's the next closest to Emmanuel? This tiny little boy. So they booked me, and they're never fun. The money's all right. It's better than a normal gig, but it's not. They're not good.
No.
So black tie. I've got to wear a whole suit.
I saw your photo on the gram. You looked good.
Thank you very much. I got a lot of positive comments about the suit. I had to buy a black tie. And I posted a photo on Instagram saying about to die on my arse in front of 200 insurance brokers. And then when I got down there, one of the partner of the woman that was organising it went, I saw your Instagram, and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't think they would see shit like that. I forgot, and I thought it was very funny. I was like, I am going to die on my arse. It's not right, because comedy. And I spoke about this. I was in the Brown Jewels, Sunday. Yeah. With Ralph Brown, very funny podcast. And I spoke about that. And I was like, comedy's not art, because art is art everywhere. Like that cow, if you like that, you could like that anywhere.
Yep.
Whereas comedy, unless it's a small little basement with like seats a certain way,
it's needy comedy, isn't it? And it's like it's like it was a horrible analogy. I was going to go down there. A fucking horrible analogy.
I'm excited for this.
Unless it's like it's almost like a virgin that needs the setting and the mood to be exactly right for them to fucking put out.
Right. Fucking. How about that for a analogy?
What I just meant was there are certain factors that need to be
for it to be good. It needs to be
for it to be met.
And obviously this gig has none of that.
No.
Right?
No.
So I'm sitting at the top table. So there's loads of like circular tables dotted around the room with about like 12 people on each one. Then there's a big long top table.
Yeah.
We're all facing out like it's the Last Supper.
Yeah, you're on that. You're gonna be on that bastard.
Everyone on this table.
Why do they make you eat with them? Well, I don't get.
You don't have to. They asked if I wanted to,
and you went
free meal. Fuck it. Yeah. So I was put there. Everyone else on the top table has a medal. The Mayor of Derby was here for some reason.
For insurance brokers?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
The hell are they?
They had a medal that was just like to say they're the head of their, I want to say, guild.
Oh, that's so gimp.
Medals
should be for soldiers and nobody else, and Olympians.
War
heroes and Olympians. That's it. If anyone else, and children,
astronauts maybe.
Nah, fuck astronauts.
They don't want a medal.
Children who need to be encouraged to do better at something. War heroes. And even then, that's a bit gimp as well.
Yeah, sports day,
Olympians.
marathon runners.
It should be athletes.
Yeah.
Keep medals for athletes. Everyone else, you don't get one.
Yeah, you don't get a medal.
That's so gimp.
There's too many medals in the world.
Head of the Brokers Associate Guild of Bradford.
Correct.
Correct.
All that.
I hate that.
Anyway, so
are you enjoying your pheasant there, Gareth? Awfully good, isn't it?
It was beef.
How am I supposed to make this cunt laugh?
Yeah.
I don't want to, actually. I don't want to.
There is part of that where you're like, anyway, so I'm meant to do half an hour. Sat at this top table. The master of ceremonies, they didn't call him that. They called him like the speaker or something like that. Dude in a big red jacket with like the tails. And he goes, ladies and gentlemen, your top table. And then we walk in and everyone stood up and they're like,
oh, this is bogging. It's bogging.
And I was like, do I smile at these people or do I keep a quiet dignity?
You spit at them.
Yeah, I was like chin high, and I was just walking in like, what the fuck is all of this? It was so archaic.
Bogging. That's so bogging.
They did a toast to the king at the start.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, to His Majesty the King. And everyone put up the glasses and went, to the king. And I did not.
Good for you, man.
I'm worried that anyone noticed. I put my glass up, but I was like, I'm not going to say nothing. Like,
no, fucking good. No, fuck that.
It's not my guy.
He's not my guy. Yeah. And there should be nothing wrong with being able to say,
I don't know what he had to do with any of it.
He ain't my guy.
Yeah.
Insurance broking, the king. Very little, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It's just England, man. They fucking love that shit.
They do. A lot of places do. Like, especially
obviously
these events.
not. Just it's a rule of thumb. If you're English, you love the king. Obviously not. But I found a fair bit of them just love it.
Yeah. There was like
hosting the king before fucking how long after the toast of the king did you perform?
That was at the start of the evening. That was about 7. I was on stage at 10:15.
Right, okay, good. So it was a good
long old time. They did like the president did some speeches. Then the vice president did a speech, and they were giving out all these awards to all these people for passing their course or whatever.
Yeah.
At one point, the vice president did a little joke in his speech.
Slade.
No.
Oh, right.
And that's when I went, alarm bells.
Yeah.
I went, if they're not even going to be
this is their guy
sycophantic to that guy, who they are all like...
Sycophantic, good word.
Thank you. Anytime anyone compliments a word, I'm hitting my head off the fucking table. Thanks very much. Let's forget it then.
Keep that going in later life, and no one will have any idea what you're doing, but you commit to that bit. Yeah. That's perfect. Mate, really good word. Thank you.
Anytime somebody compliments my intelligence, I'm going to kill a few brain cells until I'm dumb enough that everyone's like, well done for getting out. Thank you. I do shoes today. Oh, good for you, Gareth. He used to be clever, that guy.
I do shoes today.
Yeah.
He used to use words like pertinent. Not now.
Not now. No, God. He can't even wipe his own arse. But, so he cracked a little joke. Now, the joke was terrible corporate pish banter where he did a whole speech. And he went, and now to end with a quote from the Spice Girls. And you expect everyone to be like, oh, how droll. What do they have to do with anything? I can't remember what the quote was, but it was like a chorus.
Spice up your life.
It was something like that, you know. Like, it made no sense at all.
Yeah.
I think he said, like, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. It was something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He might as well have went zigga zigga.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. Whatever. It doesn't make any
sense.
But that didn't get a laugh, and I'm going, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And, like, a lot of people aren't even listening at this point. And I was like, fuck, I'm not on for ages. And I go up.
More bevy by that point as well.
Yeah, several people went, oh, they'll all be pissed by the time you get on. I was like, well, that's pish then.
That's not good, yeah.
So I go on, bright room, I'm standing in front of a table with a projector on it, and like, I was like, I'll just start with I was like, hello everyone, how are we all doing, we good? Like that, I was like, let's get a little bit of energy and get them paying attention. And it got like like nothing. And I was like, oh, come on, we can all do better than that. We will. And he went, a bit better. Yeah. Still shit. And I'm like, oh, God. I was like, my name's Gareth Wall, but as you all know me, Mr. Public Liability. And I was like, surely a little insurance gag?
Yeah.
Nothing for them. You didn't get it, and now you're laughing, which is offensive.
I get it now. You've explained it. I like it
now. Because that's what you need as a performer, is public liability
insurance.
Yeah. Got some titters, but I was like, oh, shit. And I went, look, I know listening to comedian would probably be a lot of your worst nightmares. A lot of people in the room, this is their worst nightmare, having to listen to me speak for half an hour whilst you're on cocaine.
Yeah.
I was like, I do never want to hear anyone speak when you're on cocaine. I get it. Not a massive amount of laughs. And then I said, anyway, I'll just 25 minutes of me. It was meant to be half an hour.
Yeah.
25
2 gags in, already went, well, there's 5 off.
Five gone. Let's not worry about this. I was meant to be on at 10. It's now 10:15. I'm saving them some time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep the event running and rolling. Yeah. They all just want to chat and have a laugh now. They've been sat for hours. So I went, just 25 minutes of me, and then you can go back to having your affairs with your work colleagues.
Yeah, keys in a bowl, fucking cocaine cunts.
Because there's definitely affairs happening, this sort of thing. And then, it starts okay. I'm doing a couple of little gags, and it's all right. But the longer it's going on, the more people I'm losing, and like by the end, almost nobody is listening. And I just was like, get out of here.
I mean, this is a tremendous, tremendous compliment to you. If you were doing the sort of comedy that I believed would just slay in a room of fucking corporate fucking brokers or whatever, I don't know if we'd be pals. And I don't know if we'd be doing this podcast. It's almost that way of sometimes you look at a room and you go, I don't want to do well in this environment. If I do well in this environment, I actually think there's something up.
It was better than I thought it was going to be. I'll give it that.
Yeah, but then I think all of that, and I mean I wasn't there, so I am now completely speaking out my arse. Yeah. But I reckon anything that you said there that got laughs and didn't go that badly is just down to your charm and your fucking persona.
Yeah.
Nothing you would have said would have, like, these people would have loved, because you live different fucking lives.
But also, it's hard for them to concentrate. Like, if I was sat in the audience like they are, I would struggle to concentrate and listen to a speaker for that long when I've got, like, all my mates around me and I'm full of bevy and it's, like, bright. There's loads of distractions in that room. Sometimes hard to pay attention in a comedy club.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, and you're all directed that way, and sometimes you'll zone out.
Yep.
The amount of times in an hour show that somebody will, like, during your hour show, people in the audience, all of them will zone out at some point and then come back in.
Of course.
But you're still, like, offended.
Yeah.
Oh, right, come on.
No, I remember doing this gig. It was during the Euros, doing this gig in Kirkcaldy, and the reason they'd booked the comedians, we didn't fucking know this, was because they wanted to use their new beer garden and they wanted to put an event on.
Right.
And they had this big fucking football screen up because the Euros was happening.
Yeah.
And there's all these people in the beer garden already, so I don't know why they were like, comedy will get them in. The football will definitely get them in. You've got them.
Football's always
You've already won. And they were like, we'll just plunk you down there. So like the big screen's there. We are just below the big screen. So people will be actively just looking up above us to the football. And I was like, there's no fucking way anyone wants comedy in this environment. I don't. I'm a comedian. If I was in this pub with my mates, I would be throwing shit at the comedian, and I am one.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants it in that environment. Nobody.
No.
And yeah, exactly. If you're on a fucking night out with your pals or your people you work with, and then all of a sudden you're just told, sit down, fucking listen to this guy that you don't know.
Tell stories about himself.
Yeah, for 25 minutes. Should be 30, but we have let him away.
Yeah.
But it's craziness. You're never going to fucking
You can't enjoy comedy passively is the problem.
No.
Music, you can have it on.
He was quite good, actually. He was quite good. I heard a couple of his tunes.
You clap and you chat with your mates and you go, that really had a good voice, that guy.
Comedy,
if you're not listening the whole time.
Yeah.
Like if you hear the start of a joke and then you turn to your mate and chat while the punchline's on, then you turn back and you hear the punchline to the next joke, you're like, this guy's fucking pish.
Yeah.
And I get it. It sucks. Comedy's shit, man.
It is.
Comedy's fucking shit.
It's not cool. You need this. It's very look at me.
Yeah.
It's way more look at me than any other art form.
100%. Yeah. And yeah, like fucking Lady Gaga in like a meat dress is less look at me than me going, hello everybody.
Great Gareth Warren.
This is me, Gareth Warren, comedian. Do you want to see my willy? No.
Oh, new stuff.
Yeah, new stuff. I'm going Sadowitz, baby. I want to get some PR for a change. Yeah. That cunt sold out the Apollo after getting his knob out.
Yeah, it makes me think the whole thing was rigged. Fucking, I was going to go back into my it's all a simulation thing, but I won't.
No, don't.
I have had a thought.
Okay.
And
first time for everything.
I've had a thought.
I've had a thought. What is this?
And I'm gonna widespread this. You should never fucking stereotype all of anything.
Okay.
But I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And I think I'm right. I believe all men, every single last one of us,
yes,
at one point in their life, want to be a detective, like crack a case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly, I was watching a TV show that had nothing to do with detectives or anything really.
What was it? The Traitors?
No. To be fair, when I say it had nothing to do with detectives or anything, then I tell you the name of the show, you're just going to laugh
Sherlock
and go,
Holmes.
of course it did. The show's called 911.
Right, okay. Yeah, it sounds like there's detectives in that.
There is definitely detectives in it. Of course there is. But the characters that were involved in this episode were not. There was fucking nothing to do with them. One of the guy was married to one, but he was like an architect or whatever.
Yeah. And
he had got this new telescope and he was like looking out into the city with his telescope and he looked into this guy's window and he just became obsessed with, there's something weird going on in there. And then his two friends come round and they're all chatting about it and they're all getting excited. And I was just watching it and I turned to Ailey and I went, that is men.
That's a bit of me, that.
That is the most, if you want to know what men are, it's that. Because I was watching it going, I'd fucking love this. And then they were like, let's go. They see him go down and put out his bins. And they were like, we need to get in those bins. And I actually clapped and went, you do need to get in those fucking bins. You need to get in those fucking bins.
Yeah.
I would want to go down. And then I've just spiraled.
What was in the bins, by the way? Spoilers.
Medical equipment. The guy was doing fucking surgeries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like no unlicensed surgeries.
Unlicensed surgeries.
It's less dark than I thought it was going to be. And he's thrown out all this equipment instead of washing it. What kind of equipment are we talking?
Needles and
syringes,
fucking...
Yeah.
What's that
gowns,
thing that you... Gowns. See, I'm impressed by the word gowns. Good use of gowns. But I was watching that and I genuinely had this overwhelming urge to, I really wish I could stumble across something that I could try and crack.
Mutch and Waugh, attorney at law. They don't have to just solve cases.
No, but that's fighting on behalf of.
They could be fighting crime on the streets as well.
Oh man, don't tease me because I wanna. I'm not.
But we would not be good at performing an arrest. I think if you see us coming to arrest you, you're like,
we would be
away.
the guys that would go into the police with all the files going, we've done all the work.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not. Burly lad
I can't take them down. I can't do a citizen's arrest.
No.
I've not got the fucking authority. If someone was running and I went, stop.
If we went, you're coming with us, they'd be like, no, we're not. And you'd be like, oh, fine.
You're coming with us. Are you happy to get on the bus with me? I'll pay your fare.
Yeah, and I'm not pleased about that, let me tell you, because times are tough. And you don't look like you're a half fare, let me say. Depends on the age as well. An old man. I think we could arrest an old man.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Temple. Probably kill him.
Now we're on the run.
Yeah. What do you think?
Some cunt in a telescope sees us kill an old man. We're going to get those two.
There's a good question.
God.
What do you think is the most case the biggest sort of case you would like to solve? I don't think I'd like to solve a murder.
But what about a series of murders?
That's scarier.
That's scarier, but it's also more exciting.
It is more exciting. No, I'm thinking more that I would quite see. It's so fucked up, but if
what about a child catching ring?
Well, I was literally going to go to kidnapping. I would love to.
I'd love to open
everyone's fine.
A shipping container.
Oh God, yes.
Has all these children going, oh no,
mine's isn't children.
Mine's just several children. 20 kids are in this shipping container. I open it up and they're like
shivering, and dirty cloths in their mouth.
Yeah. One's got a little crutch. Are you here to kill us or save us? And I'll be like, second one, big guy.
Both.
Yeah. I'm going to save you from this nightmare by killing you. Now close your eyes. Don't fight back.
But if I could bust like a fucking kidnapper, oh my God, I'd be high forever. I'd be high forever.
Like a hero.
Yeah. I really want to solve something.
You
my
want to
life.
Be Liam Neeson and Taken sort of thing.
Yeah. But again, that wouldn't be my tactic. I couldn't be on the phone going, I've got a specific set of skills. I'd be like, keep it to myself.
I've got £1.80 in bus fare and a hunch. And I'll get you. If you've posted about it on Twitter, I'll find it. You're in big trouble. My girlfriend is incredible.
I'm happy to scroll. I've got nothing but time.
She's incredible at finding stuff out. She's a sleuth. She's a Facebook sleuth. And if you've posted it anywhere, we will find out. So you better hope that you've covered your tracks well, sir. Guys, just kidnap someone, lol. Gotcha!
I told you she was a sleuth.
Now, your first mistake was posting about it online. And your second mistake was speaking to me.
Do you know that actually fucking... I was listening to my little weird whisper ASMR videos, and the one I was choosing to listen to last night was a guy going through the world's dumbest criminals.
Okay.
And that he was like in 2000, I think it was 2021, so recent.
Yeah.
This guy from I want to say Bradford or Wakefield.
Is it pertinent to the story?
No. And good word.
Thank you. Head off the table.
It put up on Facebook a selfie with him with a machete with just the caption, off to Tesco, lol.
No way.
And then he went down to Tesco with his machete to fucking either rob or hack up some fucking people.
Yeah.
And when he got there, the police were there going, you fucking literally put a selfie on Facebook.
Yeah.
Off to Tesco, lol. And they fucking busted him that.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm glad to hear the system works.
Sergeant, we just had something coming in on Facebook, yeah? We should check that out, actually. Let's follow up on that, Richard. No way did that just die.
It died. How long time are we at?
Mate, we're out of time.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for watching the episode. Thank you to our Patreons. Do we have the list ready? Probably. Almost definitely
I do not.
But we have got a special guest. We were supposed to have a guest for the regular episode.
I am nervous. Yeah, we were supposed to. We're supposed to be getting Gus Limburn back. We will get him on.
I left Gus Limburn last night drunk as a skunk in the stand. And I text you going, We don't have a guest tomorrow.
Yeah,
just
he's on it. Yeah, he's on his way to fucking Drunksville. So yeah, we kind of had a hunch, but so he's not here. But we will get him on again in the future. But we do have a guest for the episode that we're going to record now over on Patreon, and it is going to be my father.
It's going to be Robert Mutch. I've finally got my wish.
Honestly, I'm terrified.
He set up so many stories before we recorded this, and I was like, save it. And the whole time your face was tripping you.
But it could get weird. It could get weird. Yeah. No, it's going to get weird.
I mean, I guess.
Because he said, you wanted to know which, by the way, he got wrong. Because you said, I would like to know like fun stories about you growing up and like what you did. He was like, I've got a disgusting story to tell if that's what you want. I was like, no, nobody asked for that.
I want it though. I'm getting it. So you can join us on Patreon and listen to that episode that we're about to record from as little as $3/$$a month.
Feels like you should need to pay more for this one. Actually, feels like you should need to pay more.
Access to the Patreon and early access to episodes. There's a couple other tiers as well, including Top G, which gets you access to our Discord, which I don't know that anyone has joined yet. I haven't seen a thing in there. You've joined it. I've joined it.
We're in there.
We're in there.
We're in there just
the
chatting to each other.
Started yet. Yeah. We haven't said a word to each other in there.
We're just two guys sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart just going, they'll come. These people are coming.
So yeah, shout out to our Top Gs. You can get a shout out like these people. Ashley, Nicola, Alan, Amy and Jimsy, you're all top Gs and legends, and thank you to all our Patreons, of course. We will see you very shortly. I nearly said go Hawks. There, he's not listening one bit. He is texting away on his phone. That's the end of the episode. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Text my agent first time we go.